Welcome to another Thursday on Geeks of the Week. I'm Mario. This week I shortly talk to the geeks, I explain this sweater, I talk about the end of the world, and finally I review some comics. So here we go. Steph, you ridiculously awesome, creative person you. I am loving your 12 Days of Christmas. For you guys who don't know, she's actually doing a song a day on her YouTube channel where she converts nerdy parody songs into Christmas carols. She wrote all the lyrics herself. They're very funny. She recently did one on Chew the Comic. It's both hilarious and accurate. So go to her channel, listen to it, and then go pick up Chew the Comic, because if you're not reading it, you should be. And compliment her singing, because she's modest and we don't like that here. Finally, a shout out to Pickles, who's Santa's secret reindeer. Paro, I really like your ukulele melody. I'm gonna steal it, and it's gonna be my official outro for all my videos. And don't fret, I will be doing a comic book review this week, and the world won't end, but more on that later. And finally, I can't wait for you to upload your project, and when you do, I'll be one of the first ones to watch it. Luluco's back! Luluco, 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 Luluco. So we're happy to have you back. We all miss you lots. I hope things are less hectic for you. Don't leave us again. That wasn't cool. And yeah, and you mentioned How I Met Your Mother, and I actually have a question based on that show, but not until next week, because not that I don't have enough time in this video, I just don't have enough time to talk about it. And what else? And that's it. So glad you're back. Again, don't leave us again. Nikki! Well, that was odd. But it was really cool watching you have fun at The Hobbit. Hopefully you don't see the world any less after how visually glorious The Hobbit must have been. And I also hope you haven't suffered from feels overload with everything that's going on with you. I do hope you had a great birthday, and I wish you well in everything. Now time for me to explain the sweater. It's actually a Christmas tradition I recently started, where every year I try to wear an ugly Christmas sweater. This one's about 2 years ago. I love it. It's really ugly. It looks like it's been beaten with the ugly stick. And I think that's a Robin, so there's some geek-related thing in there. And I wear the elf hat. But it's just something cool I like to do, and it's a lot of fun. So it is Secret Santa week this week, but since Steph hasn't gotten her gift yet, I'm not going to show you the video of me opening mine. I'll just upload it to my next video. But to the person who got me the gift, and you know who you are, well played. But if you think it's over, or I'm not going to get you back for that, you are sadly mistaken, my friend. More on that later. So tomorrow apparently is the end of the world, but I'm not nervous, because it's not the first apocalypse that was promised or prevented. Exhibit A! Last year, a quack based on some highly questionable math predicted the end days would begin on May 21st, 2011. It'd be marked on that day by the rapture. As that day began to get closer, a lot of people were very nervous. Exhibit B. On May 20th, 2011, the Macho Man Randy Savage passed away. The next day, the rapture was to begin, and nothing happened. Coincidence? I think not. Exhibit C. The next day on the internet, I found this, an accurate portrayal of what I believed was occurred. The Macho Man Randy Savage dropped elbow drop after elbow drop on Jesus of Nazareth, saving us from the rapture. Ooh yeah! As a result, this legitimately hangs on my living room wall. In conclusion, so tomorrow the world won't end. All it does is mark the end of the Mayan calendar. A new world begins right after. Realistically, none of us are going to be around to see the end of the world, unless you plan to live for billions of years when the sun goes nova, becomes a black hole, and we all get sucked in. But even if you are planning to live that long, don't worry about it. Go out and live your lives, make mistakes, run around in the rain, strip down to your underwear, roll around in the sand, do a kickstand, slow dance to a fast song, lose your inhibitions, because for all we know is we get one go around in this cookie thing we call life, so make it a good one. So this week I'll be reviewing Hawkeye issue 5, written by Matt Fraction and art by Javier Polito. And this marks the conclusion of the short 2-issue arc titled The Tape, and where a tape of Clint doing a bad thing has hit the supervillain black market, and a lot of people want it because it paints the Avengers in a bad light. Clint, along with the help of Kate Bishop from Young Avengers, are trying to retrieve it. So only 5 issues into this series, and it's honestly the best comic Marvel's putting out right now. Fraction is perfectly blending in humor with action. He's providing these short, fulfilling stories. Along with Polito's artwork, it's très magnifique. It's a thing of beauty. Only $2.99 an issue. Honestly, don't be afraid to take a risk and buy it. It's perfect for jumping on point on the next issue, and I rate this 5 out of 5 stars. Next, Iron Man issue 4, written by Kieran Gillian and art by Greg Land. And the story thus far is the extremist technology has fallen into several individuals' hands, and Iron Man's trying to retrieve it. In this particular issue, it takes them to France, where some scientists are trying to build a stronger vessel for something called the Great Black Infinite. Something goes wrong with their test subjects, and now they're demanded. All these issues have been standalone-ish, in that Iron Man wraps up whatever mission he's on in that particular issue, and sometimes there's something about himself. Gillian's artwork has been decent thus far. It hasn't wowed me as it usually does. And Greg Land's artwork, well, sometimes his people look alike, and that can be distracting. I think what's hurt this comic the most is it's been shipping bi-monthly, and with the steep price of $3.99, I can see why a lot of people might start to drop it. Still, I'm gonna stick around and see if it gets stronger. I have faith in Gillian, and I rate this issue a respectable 3.5 out of 5 stars. Finally, Avengers Arena Issue 1, written by Dennis Hopeless and art by Kevin Walker. And the villain Arcade has kidnapped a variety of teenage heroes and forcing them to fight each other until their death, until there's one winner. And yes, the plot's taken straight from Battle Royale. So I really like this issue. It comes out swinging, killing a character I like from Avengers Academy right away. Still, I'm skeptical about the series because although they do kill someone right off the bat, I feel they're going to find a way to undo it. Especially because there's certain characters in here I don't think Marvel's willing to kill for a long time. Like X-23, otherwise known as Laura, or Chase and Nico from the Runaways. If Marvel's willing to go through with this is going to be a gutsy, great comic. If they will start at the end, it's going to be one of those comics where you enjoy the ride but will be disappointed by the conclusion. This is a solid start to a new series. If you know these characters from Avengers Academy or Runaways, I think you will enjoy it, and I rate this issue 4 out of 5 stars. And that does it for me. I want to wish you all a safe and Merry Christmas. And to the rest of the geeks, honestly, the gift of your friendships has been one of the best gifts I received all year. Genuinely caring for you all and getting to know you and the interaction and the fun we've had, it's meant a lot to me. I haven't even said bye yet. I already miss you guys, so have great Christmases. I will see you all next week. Remember to subscribe, check out the other geeks, all that other fun stuff, and stay geeky. Ooh, yeah! The Macho Man Randy Savage! Can you dig it? Oh, we'll draw. Oh, shit. The melody you just heard is titled Pomp and Circumstance, and usually you hear it at graduations or important ceremonies, but to me, I still relate it to Randy Savage. In fact, when I hear it, I say out loud, "Here comes the Macho Man."